Hey everybody, this is Scott with GuitarAndBass.com. Thanks for checking out this video. This is the third video in the series Demystifying Scales. So if you haven't had a chance to look at the first and second video, go ahead and check those out because some of the information, the preliminary information on the scales will be included in those two first videos. For this third video, we're going to just apply some of the things that we talked about in the prior two videos, and we're going to use the variation, the first variation and the second variation. So just a quick recap. We have our bass scale, and then our first variation we're going to add 3 notes. So I'm adding this note, and this note. And then our second variation, we're just going to swap one of those notes. So instead of the second finger note on the second string, I'm going to exchange it for the third finger note. So again, that's just a quick review, and if you haven't checked out the first two videos, just circle back and what we just did is explain it a little bit more in depth. But today, I want to take one chord progression that is very familiar, but it's really interesting because it's in one key, but it borrows a chord from another key. And so it's going to require us to choose a little bit of a different note, or a different note selection when that out of key chord happens in the progression. But again, that's a lot of thinking, right? It's like, whoa, what are you talking about? But this is the essence of this system of just varying our bass scale, because we're going to use variation 2 primarily. But, and you'll hear it, there's this out of key chord, and it really sticks out. It makes the progression really, really iconic. And that's where we're going to need to swap out and go into our variation 1. Okay? So I'm going to just play the backing track, simple. I looped it. It's, not super high tech. But you can do this at home too. I'll tell you what the chords are for the backing track. G, D, E minor, another E minor, F, C, D, D. So if you want to record your own backing track, you can. Alright, I'm going to demonstrate and improvise and noodle around a little bit and kind of show you how I'm moving in and out of those two variations. And then I'll just let the backing track play for an extra minute or two, so if you want to have a little time to experiment as well, you can. Alright, let's do this thing. Alright, so have some fun with that. That's where the awesomeness, I think, of this way of approaching scales comes in, where you're not thinking so much, oh, I need to do, I need to do a major scale here, a Mixolydian here, a Dorian here. You're just inflecting into different areas as you need to, with just very small changes that are very organic and allow you to concentrate more on expressing the actual mood you're in at that moment and not getting too heady and too analytical. So I hope that helps. Play around with it, come up with your own riffs and ideas and combinations, and I'll see you next time.